We finally got both of our kayaks now. So we now have the Pelican Boost 100X as well, which is Chris's boat. And we've been on the lake, and we were out there for a few hours, I think, maybe 2 hours or so.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so I think I know now what I like and what I don't like about my boat, and pretty much I'm happy with it. So some of the pros that I've found out about this boat, or Chris did, the first one is that it's a very, very light boat. He can easily pick it up and carry it, lift it over his head, put it in the truck.
Yeah.
Easy. I wanted a light boat, and this will be something that once I get the wheels, it'll be really easy for me as well. When we were carrying it with the little hand straps, it was fairly easy for me as well. Another good thing that I noticed right away that I was worried about was the seat. It's very comfortable, and I have a bad back, and I was worried that I was going to have to switch out the seat, but there's no rush on that. It's actually quite fine the way it is. The depression is a good shape, and even though the back's low and looks kind of flimsy, it's actually very, very comfortable boat.
Yep, I found it to be very comfortable too when I rode it.
And of course, I love the option of colors that both of these boats come in. I got my favorite aqua blue, so that's pretty neat. And I think they also make these in purple and yellow for people that want other options. I'm pretty happy with the storage in the back, and also that it has a nice little compartment right there for your dry storage. That's definitely a help. And I love the footrests. They've been very comfortable. As for the stuff I didn't like about the boat, I don't like that it doesn't track well. That is, so if I'm trying to go straight and I stop paddling, it goes off to the sides, or it starts flying sideways, and if the wind blows, it starts going sideways, and that's not good, because I want to be able to do some fast strokes and stop, and then the boat should coast on its own instead of turning once I stop doing that. But it is not so bad. Now that I got the new paddle, it actually got better, so maybe it's the paddles. But I have heard some people say that that is a slight problem. No storage in the front. I wish it did have a compartment here. It's not so bad. I don't see myself bringing a lot of stuff with me because I don't fish. I just want to be out with nature, so it's only a minor complaint. And I guess my biggest complaint over everything, even over the tracking problem, is that it is a slow boat. It might be me also, because I'm not very strong yet, but I did notice that when I was really giving it my all, I still wasn't going that fast despite it being a light boat, but it might be because it's wide, so these are designed for stability. The stability on this boat is good, I think. I haven't really totally tested the limits on that, but I'm pretty satisfied. I'm not afraid of tipping over or anything.
Yeah.
So overall, I would say very good review on this boat. I do highly recommend it, and the few cons that it does have, I can live with.
Alright, this is Chris, and I got to try out my wife's kayak, which was the Pelican Stinger 100X, and I loved how it felt. It was very light, easy to carry for her when we're going to the water. I loved the seat on her boat. It was very comfortable. Of course, she picked a very pretty color, but I had a couple quirks about it. For me, because I'm 6'1", and my upper torso is longer than hers.
I'm 5'3".
She's 5'3". This boat was a little tippy for me, and it's kind of unnerving, especially when you're in waters with alligators. So I went with the next bigger one up. This is the Pelican Boost 100X, and of course green and black are my favorite colors. And I got this one for me. I had read that it was more stable, and had to try it out. When I finally got it and put it in the water, I was able to finally get an idea if I made the right decision or not. Well, I did. I really like this boat. It is a lot more stable. It feels good. It's easy to maneuver for me, because I know I weigh more and stuff, and this boat is just able to handle me a lot better than I can handle it now. Those are mostly the pros. Plus it just looks so liney and cool. But now the cons. I hate this seat. This is probably the worst thing. Of course, your rear end gets wet. The way this is, it's kind of uncomfortable. It doesn't have an indention like her boat. The Stinger just has this much better seat design. Despite that, we can always get different seats for this and make it more comfortable. And that's the first bit of money I'm going to spend on this. I have storage in the front and the back. So hers only has it in the back. Since this boat is bigger, it doesn't suffer from much. What's that called? Radial or?
Weathercocking.
Weathercocking. It doesn't really.
Tracking.
It doesn't really suffer from that as much.
When I used it, I noticed that it was, well, it did go in a straight line, but because it's a heavier boat, I had a hard time paddling it and getting speed.
Yeah, for me, I guess, I mean, my longer paddle that I use, because I got long arms, I get pretty good speed out of it. So this, like I said, this is just better for me. And Pelican Stinger was better for her, and it just worked out great. So all in all, I was very happy with this. I can't wait to get the accessories for it that I want to get, the seat and maybe the straps for the front.
One thing I don't like, but it's not really a problem for you, you don't have a dry hatch. I have the little compartment with the bag that you can put your cell phone and your keys.
Right, I'm going to have to settle for a dry storage bin, and put it under the bungee cords. That's going to have to be my option. That's okay.
And yours is much heavier, isn't it?
Oh, I can't really carry this one. I can carry hers over my head, you know, like a wrestler getting ready to body slam someone, but I cannot do that with my boat.
They said in the store that this one's 45 pounds. Mine's 40.
That is, trust me, it's way more than 5 pounds heavier than her boat.
It's not 45 pounds.
It's not 45 pounds. It's way more than that. It has a lot more ballast, I think, because it's also what probably helps it stay more stable. And the hands up. Oh no, I love it. And also a difference is the length. Hers was supposedly 10 feet. Mine is just a few inches longer. It's bigger than 10 feet, which I think also adds to that weight issue. So it's just nice to have kayaks. This is this is a new hobby for the both of us, and we got into it together at the same time, so it's been really cool. I hope to have a lot of fun adventures and survive a lot of sharks and alligators out there. Anything else you want to say, babe?
I think that's everything.
All right. We'll see you on the waves.